Hey guys, a lot of you have been taking advantage of my free UDID registration. If you want to still get your UDID registered, check out the video right here, or down in the description is a link to it. But I've been getting a lot of you asking, how do you install iOS 7? How do you get the firmware installed onto your device? Well, I'm here to show you how to do it very simply. As you can see, I have iOS 7. I've shown you it before on my iPhone. It's real easy to do. Down in the description is a link. It's just going to be a Google search of iOS 7 beta firmware. Find a site that has the firmware. It has been leaked. You do not need to go into a developer account. You can find the firmware for the beta. Once you have downloaded that, make sure your UDID is registered either by myself or another YouTuber, or if you went to one of the paid UDID registrations, make sure though it is registered, whether it's emailing them, messaging me, whoever. Just make sure that UDID is registered before you go any further into this process. Because once you start this process, there's no turning back. Once your UDID is registered and you have the firmware, on a Mac, you can just double-click the downloaded file. On a Windows, it's a little trickier. In Windows, you need to do a Google search for something called the DMG extractor. It should be the first link on Google. I'll post a link to it down in the description below. Download it. It's free. Install that onto your computer, and you will need that to open the file in the DMG extractor and extract the files from the DMG. In that DMG file is something called an IPSW file. That's what we're going to need to put iOS 7 on our device. Just click extract all. It will extract all the files very simply. It will say it can't do all of them, but almost all the files are there. Just one or two little things that it doesn't really need. So, extract it, and then go into iTunes and go to your device summary page where you got your UDID number from. You're going to see two buttons. One says check for update, one says check or click to restore. On Windows, hold down your shift key, and on Mac, hold down the command key and click the check for update button. A dialog box will appear for you to select that IPSW file we have just extracted from the DMG file. Once you've double-clicked on that, it will ask you, do you want to restore to iOS? Your iPhone will now restore to iOS 7.0. Do you want to continue? Click Update, and then just wait a few minutes. It's going to go ahead and do the entire process. It's going to verify this with Apple. It's going to do all the stuff it needs to do to get iOS 7 on your device. Now, a word of warning. If your device is not registered, as of right now, it does work without being tied to a developer account. But my guess is when Beta 2 comes out, this ain't going to work anymore. So you need to make sure that UDID is registered. I cannot stress that enough. Because once it's registered, you're going to be able to update to all the betas. Now, one other thing. Make sure you stay on top of it. You will be able to update through the software of the phone in most cases. Once in a while, Apple throws a wrench at us and we have to update through iTunes. But here's the thing. You got to stay on top of it because I'll tell you right now, when Beta 2 comes out, Beta 1 is going to expire. And when Beta 1 expires, your phone's basically bricked and you won't be able to use your phone until iOS 7 comes out to the public this fall. Do you not want to use your phone that entire time? Didn't think so. So just listen to me when I tell you. Make sure you have your UDID registered because that can brick your phone. And number two, make sure you stay on top of this. These betas do expire. When the new one comes out, Apple is very good about expiring the current beta, so you have to update. It has happened to me where my phone has reset and it says, this is not a valid copy of iOS. Please check your computer to to update to the latest version. It's not like when a public version comes out, like iOS 5 or iOS 4. Not like that, where they last forever. Betas expire. Believe me on that one. So that's it for this video. I hope it was helpful to you guys. Sorry it's not in high definition. I just recorded on the old Sony Handycam here because my iPhone's right here and I don't have the setup for it right now. So I will see you guys in the next video. Peace!